Chairman, we're live.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're at our afternoon session of September 9th. With our next agenda item is not an action item. This is just an update on commissioner boards. And you want to go first? You want me to?
Sure. So I've been working with the Stibnite Collaboration. They now have released their draft or their final, I don't even know what it's called. It's not the ROD, but maybe it is. So anyway, we have 45 days in order to comment on it. So we're within that period and time frame. So we'll continue to work with our divisions, make sure we get all of our comments made, and then they should have their final by the end of the year today or this year. My thought, Economic Development Council is very busy right now. The housing survey that we've been working on for so long, we will have that finalized and probably out the door by the end of September. I think you'll be surprised at the number of houses that are required and what they're saying about, that. So I'm really happy that we did that. It's good information. I think we're going to be utilizing it a lot. I couldn't go to the Secure Real Schools. I just want to put it on record. I just had my hip surgery. I was unable to participate this year in the SRS, but I did participate in the conversation with those that are going, and I'm asking them to take the information about how many fires are actually actively burning in Idaho and how that is impacting counties, and the fact that we need those SRS funds. The Title III is particularly important for our fire mitigation efforts. So I'm to continue to talk with those that are in Washington, D.C. this week, talking to our congressionals. SRS funding is in the ag bill right now, so if they can come up and finalize that USDA bill, then the ag bill, then we will have SRS funding. I haven't met on that one. The Public Lands Committee, I chair that this year. Mara's going to help me with a presentation the end of the month for our IAC committee, so we will be working on that. That's taken a little bit of time. And then the resource management planning, I'm working with Melissa and have had a few meetings with Lindsay Harris from the EDC. We will be having community meetings around that. So I'm trying to structure that and get people in places so that we will have all hands on deck when it comes to that. The BSU is going to help us with that conversation too. So we have a lot of entities working around that resource management plan right now. So that's going to be great for us. So those are the boards I've been working on outside of the other things I've been working on.
Let's see. I have Idaho Lands Resource Coordinating Council. I think it's the end of October in Island Park. The Roadless Rules Commission is meeting. I believe it's in Boise this year. That's at the end of I think it's the first part of December. Our big issue on that is that we have a lot of roads in roadless area. And so we're asking, can we move the boundaries? It's kind of an unknown, but basically what the Roadless Rules Commission does is it collects all the information of the Forest Service projects in the roadless area they're doing. We put that together on a list, give our input to it, and then we present that to the governor, and he does with it what he wants. Anyway, those are some driving meetings. The Health District, we have a meeting next Friday, and we're dealing with some employee issues, but we got budget done, and the big issue right now is Dr. Cole on the board has lost his license, and so Ada County may be looking at either replacing him or he may try and get his license reinstated. I think that's the direction he's going to go. So we may end up getting a new applicant on the Health District from Ada County. Haven't had our LEPC or any of that in the last month or so. A lot of those folks are busy on the fire, so and I've been working with the senior center up here trying to figure out a way to get that back on its feet with the one person that's left there, and
It's just hire a new magistrate.
we hired a new regional public defender on the Magistrate Commission. I forgot his name. Guy's really well qualified. heads and shoulders above the other 3 applicants. And that went really well. That was in Boise. What else am I forgetting? I think that's it.
I know that Neil has been heavily involved with the Fair Board. Unfortunately, he's on vacation, so he is not going to be around for this week. And he's also been heavily involved with the Waterways Advisory Committee and the Snowmobile Advisory Committee. So hopefully,
Good.
good stuff to share with us when he gets back with that. So I
Okay.
don't think the Payette and the Boise Forest Coalitions are meeting anymore, are they?
Yes. In fact, Boise Forest was last week. Payette Forest was canceled this month because of the fire issue. Those guys are all out. The Boise Forest Coalition is really kind of down to the steering committee. Larry has been going, or if he's not, he's zooming in to at least be a part of the meeting. But there's been really not much going on in that part of the woods. The last I heard in the Sagen area, they were going to go in, I think, any day now to, I think it's for 2 weeks to repave a lot of the roads, the campground sites, and kind of update that camping area, which is big for hunters. It's kind of the wrong time of the year to be closing a campground, but
But they're not doing anything up there right now.
well, the fire's not too close to that. I don't know. I'd be interested to find out if they're actually going to do anything this year or not. But the coalitions are still in process. Do you know, Mara, did they ever get somebody from the Payette to be on the Payette Force?
I don't know.
They were looking for a facilitator and a bunch of stuff.
I know Larry told me about it, but I haven't heard since then.
And I haven't talked to him about it, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Right?
Okay, that's the end of that. We're going to go on to our next agenda item. This is an action item. This is a bid opening for East McCall Unit 2. Mara, you want to come up and add anything to that?
Nope, we just have 7 acres, 3 different landowners off of Timber Ridge, off of Elo Road. I'll be coming in here probably in the next couple of weeks with probably 2 or 3 more units.
Nice.
I've got a big outreach out there now, so starting to spread, which is good.
When you get ash being
Yep,
delivered
that
to your home,
unfortunately helps.
does wake up conversations.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it piques people's interest and then they
Mhm.
forget about it.
We do have 2 new contractors that are putting their bids in.
Nice.
That have never been used, so we'll see how their bids look and see how they perform if they get it.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, this bid is from Troutman Lawn and Landscaping. It's the bottom of the list. The bid for this is $3,810 per acre for a total of $26,670. Is that what you got?
26,702.40.
26,000.
3810 times 7 acres. 726. Oh, wait. That time. 3810 times 7. 26,670.
670. That's what they had.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is from Baron Loper. And this bid came in at $3,250. 3250.
22,750.
And the next bid is from Wildwood Tree Care. And that bid is $3,800. 3,800.
26,600.
And the next bid is from Caleb Miller, Jeffrey Miller Excavation. And this bid came in at 2,825. 2825.
19,775.
And the next bid is from John Lydrickson. And this bid came in at $2,095. 2095.
Big difference. $14,665.
And the last bid is from D&D Tree Service. This bid came in at $3,375. 3375.
23,625.
Okay, so I guess the next question, Mara, is all these contractors in good standing? There's no issues or concerns?
The lowest bid is John Lydrickson, Specialized Lands Work. I know he just performed or finished a unit for Stephanie Nelson. There are some questionable things that happened on that unit. With that, I'd still like to give him a shot on one of mine, just to see how that goes. Just because I know he's under a lot of pressure right now with some of that kind of stuff. But I do think that could be coming close to potentially being the end, depending on how he performs on this one, personally.
Okay, so we have quite a difference in bids. What's your pleasure?
I would move then that we approve the Specialized Land Work, John Lydrickson, for $2,095 an acre for a total of $14,665.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And, if something happens, then I'll have to hold them accountable to it, but in the interim, we do have to go lowest bid if we can, so.
Okay, you want these back?
Yes, please.
You're gonna put these back in the envelope.
I can do it for you. Don't you worry.
This is the winner. Wait a minute, what did I just do?
Alright,
Wait a minute.
there's that one.
This is the winner. This is great to have this many bids.
Yeah.
The program is growing and growing and growing.
Yep. We're starting to get, so the two new ones, they don't have equipment, so they're gonna be hand units. And this was a good one, because there's a lot of brush component, so I wanted to just kind of see what the bid would be. And so that's why I included them. So we'll see how much more they've been on other things, just because their capabilities are a little bit more limited. But I am starting to get a lot more interest in units that are smaller, that are gonna need some of that specialized hand approach to things.
Uh-oh. Amber alert.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that is it. Thank you.
All right, perfect. So Doug, who's doing the indigent?
That would be Candace. I don't know if that individual is here, but I can check with
Okay,
Candace.
so let's wait until 2. So our next agenda item is the executive session for indigent and charity at 2:00.